Thank you. If elected, my focus will be on job creation and economic development, as I previously stated. I will work hard at promoting Steinbach as a center for commercial development. I want to see our young people have opportunity and be able to find stable, good-paying jobs in our community. I'm committed to realistic recreation renewal. Recreation is much more than a multiplex. Recreation starts in each individual neighborhood, and that's why we need a balanced approach. Over the years I've been on council, I've been able to build relationships with other levels of government and government leaders. These relationships will help down the road as we move Steinbach forward together. In closing, I would just like to say that during my 8 years on council, I've been involved in numerous decisions for the city, and whenever it concerned spending, I always thought of you, the taxpayer, and how it would affect your families. My priority is to keep your taxes low and make Steinbach affordable for generations to come.
Thanks, Earl. Paul.
Thank you for the opportunity, Chamber, and for hosting this event. I really appreciate it. Over the past few years, really, we have found that our council has gone from good council to almost a dysfunctional type of a council. And it is where people have been working against each other rather than finding common ground and working together. And I don't know about you, but I've heard many people on the street tell me that that's one of their most frustrating things, is that councils not work together. So I've got experience in working together with a lot of different types of people, and I'm committed to working with whoever comes into council if I am elected mayor, and I look forward to that, if that's the case, serving this community. You know, it's interesting when we talk about an event center, make sure that we don't just build a rink. It shouldn't be for just one team, and we need to go to the government. I don't see that people are really interested in going to the government. That already is showing that there's some form of defeat with not going to them and not asking them. So it's important that we do those things. And regarding the petty crime again, we need to take that seriously. Again, that's our best attribute that we have in Steinbach, is that people love it here because it's safe. We've got to keep that. On February the 7th, Council decided in 2012 that they'd put money away into a reserve fund for arts and recreation. That fund to date, July 2018, should be $6,658,000. That's a lot of money. Unfortunately, it is only down to $2.5 million. That's all that's there. Where has the money gone to? I'm sure they'll say it's been for things like movie theaters or curling rinks or land purchases, but that was a plan to have a kitty put aside. I'm running in this election because I believe that we can do better. We can be better. We can be a Steinbach that your children and your grandchildren want to call home. We need a change, and that change we can call our community Steinbach, a wonderful community.
Thank you, Paul. John.
Thank you very much. I also appreciate the opportunity to address this assembly and also those that are watching by social media. If I am elected as your mayor, I will work with council to follow through on the things that I heard while I was on the campaign trail. I will move quickly to appoint a committee to work with the Chamber to establish an economic development office. This is an extremely important issue, and we do not want to drop the ball on this. I will work with council to start the process of building a multiplex. It is not in our best interest to wait. I want to just allude to the fact that we have had a few committees that have taken an interest in trying to get this multiplex done, and it hasn't come to the table, and I'm kind of you might find it interesting that one of the candidates has been spearheading them, and it hasn't gone anywhere. So I don't know what's going to change after the 24th. Anyways, further, on policing, I will work with council and the RCMP to establish a formula for officer to resident ratio so we will not fall behind in the number of officers we require. I will work hard to advocate that our seniors, when they need a little bit more care, that they will be able to live in a home, close to home, instead of having them placed in homes some distance away. We know that we don't visit family members as often as we should when we need to drive a distance to see them. And as has been the case in the last 8 years, we will make city advocacy a priority, be it for hospital beds, roads, doctors, infrastructure, or care home beds. For my position on these and many more issues, please visit johnfair.ca where you will see my complete platform. I've served on 8 years on council, and now I'm ready to be your next mayor. So on October 24th, please vote John Fair for mayor.
Thank you, gentlemen. Could we have a big round of applause?